welcome back to my YouTube channel. You're here with me, Sinead, aka Siin Ciity, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you everything E.L.F Cosmetics. So I realised I feel like I very much have been sleeping on E.L.F. I have a few bits and pieces, but I actually went and did a full fat haul. I went and got different face primers to use. So I got my concealer shades, I got my foundation. I basically went in and grabbed everything else that I could possibly find, just because I've never really done a whole E.L.F face. I've never really probably done a whole drugstore face, to be fair. I always kind of mix and match my makeup a little bit. So I was in this video I very much want to give you guys pretty much a full E.L.F cosmetic face. I do not have a drugstore mascara, unfortunately, just because I completely forgot. Pick one up, and I do not have, yeah, that's it. I think that's the only thing I have, is that I just don't have a drugstore mascara. Otherwise everything else we pretty much have. So I'm going to jump right into this video. Whilst I'm going to the video, we'll be doing a little bit of a talk through of everything, but I also just want to apologise really quickly in advance for my fan. It's super hot today in London. It's 1:30 and we've already hit 25 degrees. So today is essentially the start of our heat wave that's coming for the next, I think, week and a half, 2 weeks. So it's super hot, so please, I'm so sorry if you can hear my fan in the background. It's just because I really it's super hot. I may turn it off for now and then see how we get on. And if I get really hot and you hear this sound, that's basically what it is. So let's pop right into this video, because I'm looking hot mess. I want to basically be looking all pretty by the end of this video. So yeah, let's dive right in. So the first thing we're going to go in with and do is our brows, and I'm going in with the Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I got this in the shade Deep Brown, which I believe is the darkest shade that they do. Brows generally are this colour, so I'm going to really quickly do my brows off camera, and then I'll come back and then let you know how I found this whole process. What I do quite like about this little tool though is obviously one side's got the brow pencil and then the other side has a little spoolie, so you can obviously just sort out your brows before going in and filling them with the crayon. So I always like to use a spoolie, so I'm actually really happy this tool comes with one, because I always find that when they don't, I always have to go on a little hunt in my makeup bag to find the perfect spoolie to start off the whole process. So I'm back. I put my brows on. I really like it. I like how it's come out. This brow is my best brow. It always comes out a lot easier, because I literally do have hair that comes from the front all the way to the tip. Where this side was a little bit harder, because I feel I'm missing a little bit of hair in the front. But to get the shape and to go in with it was really easy. Normally I like to clean my brows up afterwards by going in with some concealer, but I actually completely forgot that I do have two primers from E.L.F. So one is the Poreless Face Primer and the other is the Hydrating Face Primer. So I got both of these. I'm not too sure which one I want to go in with. I have used them, I'll be honest. I have tried both of them out. The hydrating one I believe is $7.50 and the Poreless one is $7.50 as well. I think all of their primers you can get in this size individually are all $7.50. Like I said at the beginning, Superdrug was doing a buy one get the second one half price, so I ended up getting my second one half price. I used the hydrating one the other day across all of my face when I went out and it was quite warm, and I liked the formula that it comes out in, and I also liked how my makeup looked throughout the day. Another time I used the Poreless Face Primer, but I also mixed it with the hydrating, so I think I put the pores in the middle and then the hydrating around the outside. So this is the Poreless Face Primer, and I will just put this here so you can see. So this one's more of a creamy, and it does feel like moisturizer when it goes onto your face. And then when it comes to the hydrating face primer, which I put right next to it, you can see that this one is more like a jelly, but I think today I'm possibly going to go in with the hydrating one just to give my face a nice little bit of hydration. I don't think I need to go in overly with the Poreless one today. 100% you should always apply your primer before you start doing anything else to your face, but I got so excited with what was going on and all the new products to try out that I was just I'm gonna put my eyebrows on. But we're gonna go in with the face primer now. You literally just need one pump, which will be a pea-size amount, and then you just want to go across all of your face. This one I feel feels more like a primer. than the other one. Like I feel like with the other one feels more like an actual like moisturizer, but this gives me very much like primer type feel. And then it just gives your face just like a nice smooth after finish, so that when your makeup goes on you can just know that it's going to sit really smoothly. There isn't really a scent that I'm getting from it. I don't even know if you're looking at my face you can kind of see that I've now applied primer. So I don't know if you can see that. I feel like my face has got like a little bit of like a nicer glow. So what I like to do normally when I'm going in and tweaking my eyebrows is going with a concealer just to clean up around the edges. And this shade is Deep Chestnut in the Hydrating Camo Concealer from E.L.F. Applicator on these is gigantic, which I love. Like I actually love. Like I love that it's chunky. I don't know, I just kind of like that it's chunky. It was a bit of a surprise because I wasn't expecting it to, and normally when you get applicators for like concealer they're not as big as this, but this one's quite big, which I do quite like because it gives you quite a lot of space to work with. And now we're just obviously going to go in and just correct my brow really quickly. And then I feel like because I got rid of a bit of my brow on this side, I'm just going to go back in with the little brow pencil and just correct that side that I like kind of went a bit crazy on. Just gonna go in with this clear brow and lash mascara gel. This was also £3, so it was the same price as the pencil. I have used this a little once before, so that's why one end of it is like slightly dirty, just from the brow gel. But I'm just gonna go over my brows just to make sure that they're all in position. I would always probably recommend doing this before you do the tidy up with the concealer, but I think today my brain is just all over the place. I like how the brow pencil was really easy to work with, and it was like, if I'm on the go, it's a really good functioning on the go brow pencil, which I like, and it's very much the colour that I would use, because that's the one thing that I was concerned about when it came to the brow pencil, if it was going to be like the correct shade and the correct colour. But like looking at it in the mirror, it's a really good shade for me, and it matches like my everyday normal go-tos. The concealers that I got was the Hydrating Camo Concealer in Satin Finish. I got 3 shades, so I got my contour shade, which is above, then my highlight shade, which is in the middle, and then my concealer shade, which is in the bottom. 3 shades that I got, so contour shade, Rich Walnut, highlighting shade and neutral, actual concealer shade, Deep Chestnut. So this is what I use around my eyebrow. Now I'm going to go in with the Flawless Finish foundation from E.L.F in the colour Nutmeg. It says that it's oil free and it's also animal cruelty free. Okay, so it says that it's oil free Flawless Finish foundation, our best selling liquid foundation, a lightweight formula, blends naturally for a beautiful semi-matte finish, restores uneven facial skin textures and tones for visibly brighter skin, and it's available in various skin tones for best coverage. It says and all E.L.F Cosmetics are cruelty free and vegan. So yeah, like I'm really excited to go in and use this. I'm pretty sure this is my shade. I've been in the sun a little bit, I may have got darker, so this is probably more of my like when I've had a little bit of sun hit me shade. It looks like it's probably going to be, it looks like it's really close to like my NARS New Guinea shade, so it has got a scent, most definitely. I can smell that it's got a scent. The scent's not strong, but like it's something you smell straight away. 100% like generally a fan of scents, just because I have really sensitive skin, so I don't really know if the scents are like doing anything. And also like, I just don't feel like I need my face to smell when it comes down to a foundation as well. It seems like when it's going on though, like build it. Like, so we really need a little bit more, I think. Just because I'm like, I need it to give me a little bit more coverage. I'm going to go in now with my concealer shade, which is tan neutral. I mean my highlight shade, sorry, which is tan neutral. And this one's going to be a bit scary because I haven't used this one before. So I've used my concealer shade and I've used my contour shade, but I haven't actually used my highlight shade. So do you see how big this applicator is? Like seriously, so big. So with the concealers, they do have a little bit of a scent on them. Again, like the foundation, it's not like a strong scent, but you know that they've got a scent on them. And then this is rich walnut. So we're just going to basically put that in our areas. And that's pretty much where it all needs to go. So I'm going to wait for this to dry down a little bit, because I just find that when you wait for your concealer to dry down a little bit, you actually get more coverage from it. It's a little trick that I learned from Jackie Aina. I love watching her videos and I feel like I learn so much every time I'm watching something from her. So yeah, I like my concealers to dry down a little bit, and then in them drying down a little bit, I then go in and start blending them out. And you literally get so much more of a better coverage and a better like look, and it actually is like, oh my god, like I know how to do makeup. Like it's really weird, but I've noticed people compliment me more since I've been doing it than when I was doing it on my makeup and stuff. So I don't really like to let the bottom of my face sit for too long. It's mainly just under my eyes, so I'm going to go in and start blending those out now. Because you don't, like, if you do find that it sits and you can't really move it, then just literally get not a setting spray, but like a misting spray. So I had to like blend out a little bit of this side because my battery actually died on my camera. But yeah, you never want to go in and use a setting spray if you need to like do a bit of budging. You just want to go in and get a misting spray, because a setting spray will just set your makeup. So if it's stuck on your face in the lines that you've basically carved out your contour and highlight, you're not going to get it to move much. So you want to go with like a misting spray, as that's going to help obviously make the product move around your face a lot better. So I like to always blend everything together, to be fair. So I always like put all the markings on and then just go in. And this way, like if I've gone like too high or too low with my contour when I'm blending everything in and out, I can obviously just make sure that I get that. But I do really like this highlighting shade. Like I don't think it's too bright, I don't think it's too dark. I do think it's like the perfect one. I think it's very similar to like my Fenty shades and even my creamy NARS radiant concealer as well. So I quite like this, and then we're just gonna go in with this just to go around. And I feel like my contour is really dark this side because I think I went in like a little bit heavy, so just to make it look like so. Take it around the jawline. I wish I could take these earrings off. Just like, I like to always go over with my eyes as well, because I don't really ever contour my nose, but I just feel like if you just go into like the hollows of your eyes, whether you've just got like whatever you've got left, and just kind of bring it here, it kind of just does something. Went over my contour with my Revolutions contour powder palette, and now I'm going to be going in with the Revolutions Banana Deep Highlighting Baking Powder. So I'm just going to peel this a little bit off. I normally use Laura Mercier, and I like the fact that Laura Mercier has like a big lid, so you can kind of pour a little bit of the powder in and like put your brush into the actual lid. This little concoction, I just feel like it's going to be very messy for me and what I'm used to doing. but we'll give it a try anyway. So I just want to basically go in and set my under eye and basically anywhere that I applied my highlight. It does come in like a regular banana shade, and they have deep banana, and then they have like some other shades. I kind of didn't, I felt like the banana shade itself was going to probably be a bit too light, and I didn't want to have like a flashback scary eye, so I went in for deep banana because I felt like that's probably going to be more fitting for what it is that I am used to. So I'm going to apply that everywhere, and then you can kind of fix your contour. I feel like I went a bit hammer with it here. So I can fix that. It just isn't big enough to do what I needed to do. I don't really like to like fully bake my face. I just kind of like to basically get some of the powder and kind of press it on and in to like my under eye and wherever else I might have highlighted. This yellow feels like it's the right shade. I just don't like the fact that the container's not like as user friendly. It's like workable. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that on my face for a little bit. Let that sit in, and then we'll get a bigger brush. And this is the thing as well, like normally with the Laura Mercier you can like pour it back in, but like, it's just, I don't know. We will also test as well and see if this has any flashback, because I know it's super important. You don't want to go out and buy like a baking powder and then come to find out that it's got like flashback when you're taking your pictures, because that's just not cute at all. So we're going to basically dust it off. I don't really like to leave it on for too long. Just dust that off. And really and truly it's like not that much to dust off, because I didn't really put that much on. Okay, and then once that's done we can go in with our setting spray. So our setting, actually I'm lying, we're not going to go in with our setting spray yet, because we also did grab a little bite-sized eyeshadow, and so I got this in the colour Pumpkin Pie, which basically is lots of different oranges and browns, which I thought was super cute. So I already kind of went in with the contour on my eye, and with the lighter shade here, and then going with this like little sparkly shade as well, if you can see. I didn't expect it to be so pigmented, but I'm gonna be honest, I just really wasn't expecting that. But it is really pigmented, in terms of the glittery one anyway, the glittery metallic-y. Set the face, so we're going to go in using the NYX Dewy Finish to set our face. So while we're waiting for our face to like dry, the one thing I said at the beginning of the video that I did forget to actually get was mascara. So what I'm going to do is a little trick that I learned years ago from a friend of mine, just to make sure that this video is very much doing a whole drugstore and it hasn't got like a little bit of a cheat in there, is just go in with an eyeliner and just basically go over my eyelashes with it in that aspect, and then apply my falsies. I know it's essentially like a 2-second thing and no one's probably even going to notice, but like I feel like you've just got to keep it 100 and keep it real. I also ended up going and getting an E.L.F felt tip, this current one which is an intense ink eyeliner, and then I have this one from them which is just like their jet black eyeliner. I was using this one, but I'm going to try this one today and just draw out a little bit of a wing. So I've now just added on my lashes. We're gonna go in now with the E.L.F Deep Blush set. I've had this set for a little while. It's been my go-to set, so I'm just gonna go in. I like to mix these two colours. Sometimes I mix these two colours. It doesn't really matter because I like them all. I like a little bit of a combi. And then sometimes, depending on how I feel, I'll just kind of like drag it over my nose. I only kind of tend to do this on days like I'm not probably going to put on highlighter. I always like to buff that out with like my big face brush just to make sure it's not looking like too rosy. And then for lips, I have this I Heart Chocolate Lip Gloss by I Love Revolutions. This flavour I believe is chocolate chip cookie dough. So I am doing a little bit of a cheat. I was really trying not to, like trying my complete hardest to not. But I'm going to like line my lips with matte chestnut and I'll go in with this. I'll be honest, I have used this lip gloss before. It does smell really, really nice. It smells so nice that you actually do want to eat it. It does really smell like, you know, it's a pigmented gloss. So what I kind of tend to do is just like mix it. That's why I put the liner around it because it is quite light. And I kind of just like the little that it just kind of gives. And then just to kind of make sure that it's like all in the area that you want to do, you kind of go round. And that's pretty much the finished look, guys. We are done for today. I have very much been sleeping on E.L.F Cosmetics. I'm so glad that I have officially woken up and I'm not sleeping on it. I really like how the foundation sat on my face. I generally like all the base products that I use, so the foundation, the hydrating primer, the concealers. Like, I like how they've all been sitting on my face. I feel like it's been giving my makeup recently like a nice lift. I hadn't used the highlighting one, so I was quite surprised how that came out, and it very much is giving me my nice little fresh face like I'm used to having. I feel like they've all worked really good together. I really like this cute little eyeshadow palette, but they leave that little palette, I can't even remember, I think it was like £3. I will make sure that I link everything in the description below. I hope that you like this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!